This is Rachel
And Sarah.
from Tales of Dice, and today we're testing BITBOX.
Here we have Evolution, which I've already done a video for, but I will be reboxing it, as well as the Climate Conversion Kit and the Evolution Flight expansion. So I'm going to be boxing Climate and Flight separately and together so you can kind of see how it works, and then I'll put it together with Evolution. But let's jump into the Climate Conversion Kit. Since I already had the Evolution base game, it seemed kind of silly, since they offered this, to rebuy the actual climate game. I cannot open this one-handed. But I suppose if you're the first time buying Evolution, you could get just Climate because you can take out the Climate for Evolution. Or you could buy both so you don't have to keep switching back and forth, because none of these, Climate and Flight, can't go together, unfortunately. At least they're not supposed to. I mean, you could, but I've been told it kind of dilutes one or the other. But so we've got the rules and the cool board that is going to go into the board sleeve. So all you have left is 2 decks of cards and the climate marker. So I haven't played this yet, so it's still sealed, but there you can see it in the small box. Haven't even put the stickers on. Good gracious. So, there it is. Throw that in there. So, there's Climate. So let's set this aside. It's on the ground now. Let's move on to Flight. These are just not made to be opened one-handed. Okay. So we'll set that aside. Of course, rules go in the board sleeve with the others. Then we've got the new feeding area up on the cliff. As you can see, a little too tall, unfortunately. It will fit in a medium box flat, so just a thought there. And then we've got the new traits. So this we're going to have to do some shuffling around here. We'll just take Climate out so you can see what it looks like. So they fit perfectly in a small box. And in this one, I've opened just a little bit. So you've got a deck of cards there. Haven't opened this pack. These are some... Let's put those right there. So there is Flight. It takes up a small box all on its own. Actually don't think. Let's see, can I fit Climate in here? Oh yeah, so I can just fit Climate in there as well. So there is Flight and Climate in a small bit box. But let's see how it works with Evolution if we want to pack everything into one bit box, and you can use dividers to divide out the 2 expansions. So I'm going to unpack this, and I'm going to pause for just a second. Okay, so we've reset, and we put all of the rules with all the other boards and rules from Flight and Climate. We're going to put that into the board sleeve. And so we've got our medium bit box. So we're going to put all of our cards over here. Trait boards. And I'm not going to completely set it up because I need the cards from the other one. So let's grab from, what is this? Climate. So we've got 2 decks of cards here from Climate. And then we've got Flight. We'll set that aside. So Flight has these giant bird boards. So we're going to put those and stuff them along the edge there. some more cards. So just to keep things separate, I'm going to put them behind the ones that I've wrapped. So we're going to shuffle all of that back there. And then put these little boards back there. Try to stuff the food tokens. I lost one, but that's okay. And we've got the markers. So as you can see, we're pretty full. So I can fit the first player. So he'll fit right there. The problem with this is that I can't fit these player bags to put all your food that you've eaten. This would fit, but when it closes, I wouldn't want it to, it kind of presses up against these. I wouldn't want it to get marked. So this can go in the board sleeve still, or you're welcome to try to put it in there. Maybe put it down first, set everything on top of it. Probably the way to go. So I can't fit those bags. But if you don't mind putting them in the board sleeve, you can have Evolution Climate, Evolution Flight into a medium BITBOX. Or, if you really want those bags to go with all the game, you're going to have to go up to a large box, which I can show you. But as you can see right now, I didn't do separately Flight and Climate, but here's Flight and there's Climate. Obviously, they'll fit together in a medium. They wouldn't fit in a small. It would be way too much. Evolution doesn't really fit in a small. So you're welcome to stop now, or you can continue with me as I put it into a large box, just so you can see everything together. Okay, so here we have the large box. We're just going to unpack directly into it. I'll set that aside. So we've got trait boards. And the good thing about this is, aside from the cards, all the components are easily identifiable. But at least this way, you do have the space, if you wanted, to put some sort of dividers in, so you can identify what cards go with which. Yeah, that is not going to stay. I'll just lean it there. And so, those are Evolution. There's Climate. You could put a divider of some sort in, and then you can get Flight after that. Food. First player. Little trait bits. There are all the bags. Everything's still in a slight lean. Put all those bags in there. The climate marker, I forgot to put it in the other box, but it would have fit really nicely right here on the edge. I'll just set that there. And obviously the main watering hole would not fit, but you can get the cliff from Flight. So there you have Evolution, Climate Conversion Kit, and Evolution Flight fitting very nicely in a large box. So separately, Climate and Evolution will each fit on their own in a small, or together in a small. Evolution, the base game, fits in a medium. All three of them nearly fit in a medium, just you can't fit those bags, the player bags. Or you can fit all three of them very nicely into a large box with enough room to really do some good dividers between each section at least. Put a card divider of some sort in there. So there you have it.